Looks like number 2 doesn't know break time is up. Why don't you guys let him know?
Really? You're free to give it a go.
Hey!
I meant whistle. Alpha 13, this is Alpha 1-1, confirmed. 2 sentries down, no other enemy movement at this time, over.
Roger, Alpha 1-1, 3 enemies down. UAV isn't picking up any additional movement. CFI the bodies and continue with the mission. Also, you got about 62% battery on the drone. We'll have it above you for probably 3 more hours.
Copy, Papa 13, thanks for the update. Finch, you can join us.
Got anything yet?
If I get something, I'll tell you.
Usually you work faster.
Not in the mood, Hardman.
You're never in the mood.
If there's ever a need for a mood, I'll be in it. They're both clear. Good to go. Papa 13, Charlie 1-4, so the sentries are clear with no signs for infection.
Roger, proceed as planned.
Good to go. Alright, let's keep moving. We're only going to have the UAV above us for another 3 hours max, so let's make the most of it. Roger, when you with us out.
Alpha 1-1, this is Papa 13. Having some trouble with the UAV.
Talk to me, Kip.
Battery's draining faster than anticipated. Gonna have to bring it back to me for charging.
Alright, about how long do I have?
1 sec. About 7 to 8 hours.
Alright, keep above us for as long as we can and then pull it off station. We'll continue until 17:30 and then bed down for the night and start again at 06 in the morning.
Solid copy. Stay safe out there.
You as well, Alpha 1-1 out.
Shit. Makes no sense while we're out here when the Foundation can just spin a drone up ahead and drop a bomb on these cultists.
I mean, generally bombs and hostages don't really go together well. And they're real loud and colorful.
I get that, smartass. What I mean is, why can't we do things more efficiently? collect satellite imagery, fly a drone, something more efficient than 5 guys looking through the woods.
It would be nice to think the Foundation cared enough about us to do that. But look, they're not going to divert those types of resources to a simple hostage rescue.
I swear these cover stories keep getting more and more ridiculous.
I thought you didn't swear. But I see your point.
I swear when swearing is required, alright? What I mean is, I can understand if these were our people. But the Foundation trying to discreetly recover some random civilians from a third world country? It's the opposite of normal.
Look, as flimsy as it may be, it gives the Foundation something until the GOC, the UIU, or whatever Division P is now, if they come asking.
What do you think the chances are that these cultists have the SCP Site-13 told us about?
Considering they were wrong about the roving sentries, my bet, not likely.
They must have had some assurances they were being trafficked through this area. Otherwise, why divert resources on a wild goose chase?
Maybe because it's us instead of them doing the chasing. This certainly wouldn't be the first time we got thrown out in the middle of nowhere.
Pisses me off that Alpha 3's been an independent mobile task force for 30 years. But management still thinks of us as Alpha 1's augment.
Would you rather be stuck in Epsilon 6?
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
I'm not seeing any indication of biotypes among these guys.
Yeah, it looks that way. Anyone got eyes on our hostages?
Nothing. Idle. Negative.
Alright, slow and smooth. I want to take one alive if possible. Go. Shit. Go, go, go!
Roger, Spartan!
They always split up, don't they?
Keep things interesting!
All signs. Diffusion, diffusion, diffusion. We have confirmed BDVs on site. Say again. We have confirmed biological
Hold!
dispersal vests on site.
Masked! Masked now!
Everyone masked and ready, Hardman. Everyone hold until we can link with Roger. I can't risk setting off another BDV. Roger, what's your position?
About 35 meters out to your right. Damn, God, it's going fast.
Roger, were you exposed?
No, I don't think so. I got my respirator on quick.
Alright, mark your position and link back up with us.
Copy that.
Alright, everyone, we're shifting to the left and holding for Roger.
You gotta hand it to these neosarkites for coming up with something like that.
A vessel of viruses, toxin, who knows what? At least with an S-vest, you're not a walking petri dish of pathogens.
What are we gonna do about the one that went off?
There's nothing much I can do. We load these things with all sorts of diseases and crap. And because these are neo instead of protosarkites, you can bet half it's probably genetically altered to be more transmissible and deadly. SOP requires a full mop suit and decontamination station, none of which we have on hand.
So basically we have to leave it where it is. Is there any way to figure out what might be in it from a distance?
Yes, but I don't have the equipment. Side 13 failed to mention the possibilities of BDVs. When I requested the gear, they said they didn't have any to spare. Hey man, where's your rifle?
What's our game plan, Hardman?
Give me a second, one.
Good, man? Right.
Alpha 1-1, this is Papa 13. What just happened?
Alpha 13, this is Alpha 1-1. Seems Echo 3-4 is infected by something he encountered from BDV.
Is he still alive?
Negative, we're forced to terminate the contingency when sedation proved impossible. Charlie 1-4 is going to CFI the body. After that, how should we proceed?
Stick with the SOP if you feel you can achieve the primary mission. Otherwise, divert to secondary objective and continue.
Understood.
Back it up! 15 feet now!
What's wrong?
Registering trace amounts of 5509. It's a little small as present. Alright. I gotta CFI everybody. Keep your eyes on each other. It took them a while to go. Alright, we're all clear.
Up 13, Charlie 1-4 says we're all clear. We'll be continuing with the mission.
Understood, Alpha 1-1. Remove any unnecessary equipment from the body and continue. The Driven's battery's at 52%. I don't know how much longer I can have it above you.
Understood. Just tell me when you have to pull it off station. We'll continue with that. It's not going to be anything new.
What's our play, Hardman?
Any changes, we keep moving. You have the GPS coordinates for the BDV site?
Roger.
Alright, we're going to move out. Officer Finch, does Officer Duncan have any proprietary gear on him? Officer Finch, does Officer Duncan have any proprietary mission gear? Officer Finch!
No, I don't believe he did.
Alright, then we're done here. Let's go.
Trouble sleeping?
I guess you could say that. How are you holding up?
Well enough. This part never gets any easier.
It's hard when he's on the same team.
I get the Foundation's whole mission first attitude, but us just leaving his body out there isn't right.
People in charge have a better understanding of what's at stake than we do. The Foundation is many things, but it is not wasteful. Everything we do has a reason behind it.
You think there was anything else we could have done? You know, maybe tried a different sedative?
Not likely. I mean, what Mitz gave him was the best we had. And we would have needed a full detox kit and a medical team to transport him home safely. The SOPs are in place for a reason.
SOPs we wouldn't have needed if they gave us more information about what we were facing out here. Why would they send us out here without any mop gear, knowing that 5509 was present?
Whether they did or didn't doesn't matter. This is why we exist, to do the jobs others can't. Think what would happen if they sent a SEAL team out here, or GROM. One of their guys gets infected, they have to abort the entire operation just to save that one person, and who's to say the rest of the team doesn't get infected?
No, I know. It's what they tell us to do, but you're just shooting them like that? Felt wrong.
It was a bad situation with no good options. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Leave him tied up out there on the odd chance we could come back to get him? I mean, at the end of the day, probably one of the more normal things we have to deal with.
You call killing a teammate normal?
It's a job that must be done, or worse things are going to happen.
Whatever you say, Hardman. I got eyes.
Hardman. Jackpot.
Three set.
Two and four. Set.
On set. One mark, 3, 2, 1. Move it.
Give me 2. I'm out.
Good. Papa 13, this is Alpha 1-1. Do you read me? Over.
Alpha 1-1, this is Papa 13. I read you, Lima Charlie. What's the situation? Are the items of interest on site?
Negative. It looks like they're being transported separate from the hostages.
Damn it, what's the situation with the hostages?
Like Officer Duncan? similar enough to Officer Duncan.
You know what to do. Mark the location and move to the extraction point. I need you back here as quickly as possible.
We still haven't recovered the anomalies. I have the capabilities, and we can finish this job.
Officer Hardman, your job has changed. A Psi-13 source has provided actionable intel, and we need additional manpower. You're to remove the contingency and return to base now.
Understood.
Officer Hartman, I appreciate your cooperation on this mission report. I just have one more question in closing. Do you think the actions required of you on this operation could have a negative impact on your performance in the future?
Don't you think that's a bit of a loaded question? People will always question what we do. How we do an indecent job in an unexplainable world. Oftentimes we're asked to do actions or make decisions that are questionable in nature. The way I say, you have to put your faith in something. And for my part, I put my faith in the Foundation. I believe in our mission, in the Foundation's cause. Secure, contain, protect, that's what we're here for. And that's why when sometimes we're asked to do maybe questionable actions, that faith gives me the answer as to why I'm doing them. No, I don't think my actions in this assignment will negatively impact my performance going forward. I can call the Foundation many things, but one thing is certain. I know that in following its mission, the Foundation may be many things, but it is not wasteful.